Cause I'm peeping through visuals, some individuals far from original. I kept it real, never flipped, no reciprocals. I had to heal and forgive unforgivables. I've been blessed up, I've been broke down. Gotta catch up, gotta shine now.
Hey everybody, you already know who it is. It's your girl Vida, and we back with another Tuesday Vida Talk. Now I'm gonna get right into it because we need to make the most out of our time. Okay. So lately, right, God has been taking out a lot of people from my life and putting other people in, and it's just like you get to a point where you start to question God, like, God, why are you doing this? Like, that person wasn't doing any damage to me, they were just my friend, or whatever the case may be. Like, I didn't see the need to become distant with this person, or whatever the case may be, right? Like, we all go through it. We all see people leaving and coming in and out of our lives as part of friendships and relationships or whatever. But there is a plan behind everything God does, and God does not do anything out of coincidence. So this Sunday, my pastor was talking about being connected to the right source. Now, let's get into it. Obviously, the ultimate source is God. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians 8:6, yet for us there is only one God, the Father, who is the source of all things. But there are other people that play a role in our lives. Friends, family, business partners, whatever the case may be. There are other people that play a role in our lives that we are also connected to. And we had to make sure that those people, the closest people to us, the closest in our daily lives, the ones that encourage us, the ones that are around us, the ones that you tell your problems to, the ones that you tell your business to, the closest people to you, you have to make sure that those people are connected to the right source. And I'm not saying you got to cut everybody off. There's obviously people that are acquaintances, friends, you know them from Instagram, blah, blah, you know them from school. That's cool. Be cool with those people. But the people closest to you, the ones that influence your life, you need, like, it's vital for them to be connected to the right source if you want to be able to grow, if you want to be successful, if you want to be more connected to God, if you want your relationship with God to be stronger. You need to make sure that those people are connected to the right source, because this is not a walk that you can do alone. This is the walk that God calls us to do together. Even Jesus came down to earth. He could have done this all by himself. No, he was with a group of 12 people, the closest people to him. He had to make sure those people were connected to the right source. So do you. If Jesus had to do it, honey, you are no exception, okay? No. I'm going to tell you why it's important. Let's look at Psalms 1. It says, blessed, fortunate, prosperous, and favored by God is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, nor stand in the path of sinners, nor sits down in the seats of mockers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates night and day. And he will be like a tree firmly planted by streams of water. Did you get that part? The person will be like a tree firmly planted by streams of water that yields fruit in its season, and its leaves do not wither. And in whatever he does, he prospers. So everybody that you have around you, the closest people to you, they are like a tree. So the question is, are they bearing fruit? There's trees that are connected to the source, and there's trees that are not connected to the source. And you can tell which trees are connected and not connected because of the fruit that they bear. And the funny thing is that if you think about it, every tree gives some sort of shade, correct? Correct. So there's people that can give you shade, meaning they allow you to feel comfortable. They're there when you're sad, they're there to comfort you. But when it's time for you to grow, where are the fruit that they're supposed to give you? Nowhere to be found. So that's why you need to be careful that the people that you are connected to are not just there to give you shade and to give you comfort, but also to give you fruit. So when it's time for you to grow, they can help you. So you yourself need to be connected to people that help you grow. And you also need to be like a tree planted by streams of water that bear fruit so that you can help other people grow. And I think the problem is that a lot of us, at some point in our lives, even if it's no longer you, but a lot of us, some still watching, are struggling with this. They like to be in places where they are not challenged to grow. They like to feel comfortable. They like to be in their comfort zone. They're okay with people not helping them grow. And that is not good. Being around people that don't challenge your spiritual growth is one of the most dangerous things you could do, because as soon as you're growing, as soon as you're getting more connected, boom, they bring you back down. And you thought that they were a tree that, you know, they come for you and they give you shade and blah, blah, blah. But that was all they were able to do, because when it was time for you to grow, what did they do? Bring you back down. That's the most dangerous thing you can do. Allow yourself to get comfortable in a position that does not facilitate your spiritual growth and your spiritual life and your connection with God. That is the most dangerous thing you could do. Do not do that. So you need to be aware of who you are connecting yourself to. There's people you could be friends with, and that's cute. That's cute. We all got friends. I get it. But don't get comfortable in friendships and relationships and connections that don't facilitate your growth. And also, you have to make sure that you yourself are a person that helps others facilitate their growth, because you can't expect to get something from someone that you yourself aren't willing to give as well. So you yourself also have to get to that level. There's times where you're going to need people to help you, and there's times where you need to get on your stuff and also be of help to others, because you don't want to be that tree that's not bearing fruit and getting fruit from somebody else. This needs to be something mutual. If you're growing, I'm growing, okay? This is why I wanted to do this video, because sometimes we don't understand why certain people need to leave for a certain season in our life and why some other people come. It's because you need, the people that God's taken away are not connected to the source that you need to be connected to. And if they're not connected to the source that you need to be connected to, their friendship for the time being, it can't be, because you might feel comfortable in that friendship, but at the end of the day, you're stuck in it. So, cut it. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I don't mean you have to completely cut them out of your life. I'm saying you got to make sure they're not hindering you. You got to make sure they're not hindering your connection with God. You got to make sure that they're not stopping you from growing, because a lot of you think, oh, they're just my friend. Like, what they're saying isn't going to affect me. It is going to affect you, and it is going to be going into your mind and changing your mindset. Everyone that you have around you plays a role in your life. You will not get through this life alone. Everyone around you is part of it. Everyone around you in some way, shape, or form plays a role, and you need to be diligent. You need to be careful. You need to be spiritually aware. You need to use discernment to figure out, who can I keep close to me, who is spiritually feeding me, who is allowing me to grow, who's not hindering me from my connection with God, and who is. And once you differentiate those people, you will see your life changing in crazy ways. Like, the people that you thought, oh, doesn't really matter, it does matter. It matters who you have around you. Okay? So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll be back with more Tuesday Vida Talks. Peace. Oh, this Friday, August 16th at 7:30 p.m., I will be giving a word along with my friend Valerie at 1301 Edgeley Road, Levittown, PA, TIR Church. Be there. If you're anywhere near the area, be there. It's going to be amazing, and we're going to have a great time and have a great week. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.